Carlos, who impressed you more today, Brett Baty or David Peterson?
Ooh, that's a good question. You put me on the spot there because they were both pretty good. But I got to go with Peterson, especially with the way we had our bullpen today. He knew the assignment, and that's a big boy's performance right there. For him to go back out for the eighth and just keeping the game there and giving us a chance to win a baseball game, that was pretty impressive. I thought the way he uses all of his pitches, I thought the sinker was really good, the changeup, the slider, the way he mixed, got ground balls when needed, that was pretty impressive right there.
Nice to see Soto come through.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know what the underlying numbers are saying, but this guy's been very unlucky, I feel like every time there's runners on base, there's a 110, 115 at somebody. Today, first at bat, that ball in the summer, I think, is way out. And it was good to see him finally get the results. Not necessarily the approach, but just getting the results. We wanted it, he wanted it, and it's just good to see that.
For Brett Baty, I know you said that you've seen a lot more confidence from him, but is there anything in his at-bats that he's doing? It just seems like he's really seeing the ball.
Yeah, I think obviously I said it, the conviction, but it was good to see the first at-bat today. They're trying to get ahead with the breaking ball, and he attacked them right away, and he hits a bullet in the four-hole. That, for me, not only he's on a fastball, but he's able to react to breaking balls, even on first pitch when they're trying to get ahead of him. So that's a really good sign.
Peter in the back.
What did you make of the way that David Peterson pitched against Ohtani specifically, first of all?
I think he made it look human. This is a pretty impressive player. And even after, before that last at-bat, I was talking to Gibby. I was going through potential scenarios knowing that Diaz was ready to go. And it's like the idea was to at least get into Ohtani because of the previous at-bat and the way he was taking swings off him. So, yeah, it was, like I said, a big-time performance there, not only on Ohtani, but just overall.
Manny?
Could Peterson have faced that last batter, or was that just a favorable matchup for you?
Yeah. Once I got Edwin Diaz ready there, for me, that was the game. For Petey to go 7 2/3, Diaz ready to go with the righties, I wasn't gonna let that happen. I went with Diaz.
And just what are you seeing from Diaz recently? He seems like his old self again.
Yeah, that's exactly. He's been Edwin Diaz, one of the best relievers, one of the best closers in the game. Attacking, using this fastball sliders, getting strike one, and just challenging hitters. And that's what makes him who he is.
Bill?
Despite the slow start, you were never worried about Soto. Why was that?
He's too good of a player, I know the player. I know the way he goes about his business. I know how he handles adversity. And look, there's a big-time track record there, So for us to worry about him, like, not really. I mean, he's too good, and we know that sooner rather than later, the results are going to be there. He's nothing because he keeps hitting the ball hard, and yeah, I think it's Juan Soto.
Abby?
What did you think of Pete's base running today? What happened with that play? I think it was in the third inning.
Yeah, trying to force a play there, trying to be a little too aggressive. It's just not a good play.
Back to Diaz a bit. His velocity has been up again. I think we saw 100 miles an hour last week at Yankee Stadium. There were some times in April where his velocity would kind of dip down, then it would go back up. Now it seems to be pretty stable, steady, up again. What is that a result of, and how do you get him to keep it?
Yeah, no, look, I think it's maybe a trend with relievers, especially with guys that have been in this league for a long time, where it's always a topic in spring training. What's going on with so-and-so's velo? It's only 95, 96, and the season starts in April. It's cold, and it takes a while for those guys to get on a groove right here. And, we weren't worried, we always checking, making sure that we're not missing anything. Even after every outing, we'll talk to the player, and every sign was pointing towards, he's going to be back. And that's what we're seeing right now. The velo's there. I think he's in a good place mentally. I think he's in a good place with mechanics. So the way the ball's coming out, and he continues to attack. So we knew that the velo was going to be there.
All right, two more. Dan, on the left.
Carlos, I know you said before the game you liked Baty in the 9-hole.
given his production lately, though. Any thoughts of moving him up?
Yeah, he's making it hard on me. Yeah. Look, getting the feel for the players, understanding like who are the other 8 guys that are playing, where are they at bullpen wise, day in and day out. It goes into the decision when I'm making those lineups, right? Yeah, do I want to move him? Maybe, but at the same time, it depends. So it's just good to see him having fun. It's good to see him having results and continue to contribute to the team.